In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
Oh, that is crazy. You know, I don't really know what I would do in this situation. I feel like I want to hide, you know? I would almost like want to bury the light.
Come.
No, not that. Editor, every time I make a really joke, make sure that you just like zoom in on my face really slowly and then just like bring up a clip of them doing like the storm is approaching or to fucking like bury the light. It is time for Death Battle! I'm super pumped for this new one. I have not heard anything about it. I've stayed away from spoilers. I know nothing about what is going to happen. So anyway, guys, let's react to Dante versus Clive. Let me pull it up. And we're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it. Bro, the animation on this looks absolutely incredible. Yeah! It looks so good.
Dante versus Clive.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I mean, going into this, right, I do think that Dante's got an edge, but I do want to hear what they have to say about Clive, just because I don't really know. And Final Fantasy universe is really, really powerful, so it could go either way, right? Knowing Final Fantasy from Kingdom Hearts and how a lot of that works, very, very strong universe. But Dante, especially in his last battle, was actually nuts. So, again, I think this could be very, very close. Let's run it. Let's see.
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for
that
power.
fucking fighter, oh my god. I could not kill that spider without so many tries, dude. I did so bad when I first played the first game. I was struggling with that spider.
And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like
I think it
the
was
end,
evil.
but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
Bro, that fucking scene is so cringe. Can I just say, like, maybe back in the day, maybe it was like super badass and you guys like, oh my god, that's amazing, but looking back on it now, oh my god, it's actually fucking cringe.
Dark Knight, who thousands of years ago woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family,
That's so
Dante kept
cringe.
a chipper attitude and set up a business dedicated to one thing.
What? Why is he so cringy?
Killing demons? And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
Why didn't you
By
put down that
harnessing
piece
his
of pizza, bro? Why? Also, Pizza These Nuts got him. Editor, I make sure that you Pizza These Nuts all of chat at least multiple times. Yeah, thanks, editor.
Demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed, power, and durability, letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through, basically anything.
even with
Yeah, his regenerative abilities are really strong, but one thing I want to say, guys, is like, you know, he's always relentless, right? And that's one of my favorite things about Dante, is he's always just attacking, he's always coming, right? It's like a storm, you know? It's just like a storm that is approaching.
without his regeneration, he's
Shut up, I know it's a Virgil. I know it's a Virgil. Shut up. Blah, blah, blah. La, 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 la.
survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword.
Bro, he has
led
like
by
a
his
million
dad,
different swords.
Rebellion.
Nice.
Plus,
He's got that like fist thing. That's crazy. He's quite strong.
ebony and ivory, two magic pistols with
Yeah, the
endless
guns are
ammo
pretty cool,
clips.
too.
And they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and
Yeah,
stranger.
I kind of like the fist weapon, but this one's cool
Like
too.
King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of elemental nunchucks. Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle. Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing.
Yeah,
and
that's the one.
capoeira.
I like that
And
one.
Navan,
Balrog.
guitar, an electric guitar.
Bro, he is so cringe. He's so cringe. He just like, hell yeah, time for a party. Let me play guitar as a weapon. I'm sorry. If you disagree, that's fine, but let me know what you think about Dante in the comments, because I think he's pretty fucking cringe. Hey everybody, just a quick reminder, if you've been enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a ton. Okay, back to the video.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying... Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and
wait, what am I watching? What am I watching
here? My fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck.
You're just fucking breaking it down like Michael Jackson. Editor, make Virgil moonwalk off the screen.
Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more
powerful.
when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
Whoa, that is crazy. Whoa, that is so amazing, guys. He came back. That's wild. I mean, like, you know, I don't really know what I would do in this situation. I feel like I'd want to hide, you know? Like, get away from just everything, you know? Like, the sunlight, the moonlight. I would almost, like, want to bury the light.
Come.
No, not that. Not...
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. I award you no points.
Oh no.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Editor, every time I make a really joke, make sure that you just like zoom in on my face really slowly and then just like bring up a clip of them doing like the storm is approaching or to fucking like bury the light.
But went down a very
You got this,
different
Editor, I
path.
believe in you.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
Oh yeah, didn't they like cut through like all these like raindrops or something crazy? More corny than Corn and more cringe than Dante. No!
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double...
Oh, I forgot that he's got time slow. That's really powerful. Although a lot of Final Fantasy characters do have abilities like that or similar to it, so probably Clive is going to resist it, but something to remember, time stopping is extremely powerful.
With Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can Royal Guard dang near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form Dante achieves through his supernatural.
Whoa, Devil Trigger. I've never seen that. That's so cool. You know, as cool as I think that is, you know, maybe they want to push it to the limit, or maybe you could pull his Devil Trigger instead. That would be really cool.
Power. By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
And gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a
Dante's peak.
vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante was a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's killing that wasn't very nice, chat.
Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's Argosax, a god so astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence. A divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
Shot in the face.
Oh, that guy. I completely forgot.
I don't remember them covering this in Dante's last battle.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But
yeah,
no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was
Oh no. Can, can,
Still his
Chat,
bro.
can we just admit this is one of the cringiest things to ever
Build a
happen in
hole in
video
his
gaming? This scene right here is absolutely one of the cringiest fucking moments in all of gaming. Please, please. You have to admit that, Jack. Come on.
Art. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
And for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue.
I mean, guys, we already know Dante is pretty f***ing nuts, right? Again, I know Final Fantasy universe as a whole is very powerful, but he's gonna need some specific answers to deal with Dante, you know what I mean? He's gotta have, like, time, stop, or at least ability to withstand that. He's gonna have to be able to destroy him on, like, a atomic level, because Dante's just not gonna die easily.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned again and made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit! Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak.
Oh my god, Sin Devil Trigger! So you're telling me he didn't pull his Devil Trigger, he stabbed his Devil Trigger. Got it. Why didn't he write a song called that? That'd be way more badass.
Fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
Aw, they became actual brothers. That's cute. I love that. How nice is that, chat? Technically, he's pulling his double trigger. No, it's stabbing his double trigger.
You're friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world...
This feels like a movie where it's like, family. The power of family. Family, chat. Family.
Safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever
Dominic
been.
Toretto helped them.
That as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Oh, yeah. Look, even after my jokes.
Brother, this guy stinks!
So when they made up, guys, did they prove that a devil made crime?
Sit down as we tell the tale of the kingdom of
I'm already
Rosaria
sitting down.
and its prince, Clive Rossfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian Eikon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, because...
I'm sorry, anybody that's a dom? Hold on a sec, hold on. Whoa, beep, 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 time out, hold on here a second.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic...
Oh, so I can do that. Okay, got you. So I'm a dom, so I can draw upon the mana energy crystal. Got it. Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. And thank you, Death Battle, for acknowledging that I can, as a dom, harness the energy power of mana crystals.
Magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but Big Bird said no thanks, and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua.
Big Bird said no thanks. I know that he was supposed to be like this all-powerful being, but nah, I changed my mind, bro.
Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother, Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the burden his brother bore and accepted his blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can
That's
shoot
cool.
fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to
He
boost
seems
his
pretty
speed
strong.
and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Sanbreque. In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use
Oh,
a down.
I feel like it's kind of dark for Final Fantasy, like all the blood. Wow, yeah, this is definitely quite dark.
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix Eikon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along.
Ah, gotcha.
The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit
Oh,
a
yo,
wild one.
Ifrit.
Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb,
Oh my
and
God.
shatter a walking mountain.
The
Jesus Christ, dude. You know, with how powerful he is, it seems like this is the end, you know, like, of this fantasy. It's almost like, Final Fantasy.
downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit, or
I love how you guys are just like, don't say it, don't say it. Yeah, you didn't see that, did you? Or hear it either. You saw nothing. That's what I'm gonna be remembered in this video. When I upload it on YouTube, people are gonna be like, oh, you're that stupid elf lady that made out of really bad puns. Yeah, I know you.
for battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders,
Oh my
leaving
God.
Joshua presumed dead.
Bro, is this at the start of the game? Holy sh! Final Fantasy 16 cooking.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army. Clive spent 13 years wallowing
What?
through life.
But why would the mom make him a slave?
Asterisk chat will remember that asterisk.
Absolutely. Wow, what is mom? What the f? He must be like absolutely evil.
Searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was himself.
This revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a
Aw.
very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world. Crystals and racism!
In the world of Valisthea,
Oh, I like the doggo. I like the doggo. With Final Fantasy games, right, there's always like a continuation of certain characters, right? Or like world characters, or like Moogles and stuff in this game chat, or like, did they get rid of those?
prejudice is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone
Torgal
who can use
best boy.
magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the
No Moogles. What do you mean? Wait, where's Vivi? Where's all the Final Fantasy characters? What do you mean? Where's Sid? Yeah, where's Sid? There's just Sid. Oh my God.
system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda,
Oh.
an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talon.
Yeah, okay, so we barely got chocobos. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? They take away all the cool stuff. That's crazy, dude. Nah. Where's Sora from Kingdom Hearts? Where's Donald and Goofy? Oh, wrong series.
From Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could summon lightning.
From his Bay Jill,
Nice.
he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself.
Okay, so he does have a resistance to time, right? He can freeze time, or at least like a way to counter Dante's as well. So I do want to say his abilities do seem a little underwhelming compared to Dante, but let's keep listening.
With Titan, he can block and absorb blows with earth-shattering fists. From this Dragon
Nice.
Prince, he got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
Bro, we got fucking Bahamut. Wait, can he summon Bahamut or just use his energy? Because that's very different, right? Bahamut is absolutely busted. And by the way, chat, Donald is stronger than Bahamut. Keep that in mind, chat.
And through Odin, he can slow the
Okay,
flow of
just
time
unity.
and slice apart the fabric of space.
Oh,
Looks familiar.
Oh my god, Clive is the storm that's approaching! He was the one all along! That's crazy! That's actually so
Slice
cool.
apart the fabric of space.
Wow, that's so cool. He's got some pretty strong abilities. I mean, like, yeah, Judgment Cut. Not as much as Odin. Oh, I mean, I would say, guys, like, as strong as this is, he's almost like an angel, right? But not, like, not as strong as, like, a regular angel, you know? Like, almost like a one-winged angel.
Looks familiar.
With these powers, Clive stepped up to lead the bearers, and even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along.
Of course he was. Of course he was. I knew that was even gonna happen. He said he didn't actually kill him. He's gonna go on his personal journey like,
Daniel
oh my god, he's alive.
Ivy,
Oh my God.
one.
Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as
Oh.
hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but
I
also
mean,
through
it's not.
Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit
Nice.
Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the
Yeah,
Phoenix
limit break might be problematic for Dante. I want to see how this works
from
out.
Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen. Now fully
Oh.
in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as
Oh.
a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration. Ifrit Risen
Jesus.
is literally stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3
Right.
times faster than that.
So Dante has killed gods. Are these dragons at the same level of that? Like, are they equal level to the gods that Dante has killed?
And overpowered Omega,
How are you?
a god-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But what
Oh.
made Clive strong enough to do all this?
Okay.
You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient,
What?
all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Okay, wait a second. So, let me get this straight. So, Ultima orchestrated Clive to be born, but Clive was supposed to ultimately protect his brother the whole time, but he wasn't able to do that, and he ultimately thought he killed his brother, but his brother didn't actually die, so he decided to become more powerful by facing his own problems within himself. But unfortunately, even though he faced all those problems, his brother didn't actually die, and then Ultima, in the end, got exactly what they wanted. So what was the point of this storyline again? Like, what? What am I supposed to comprehend from this? Like,
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person. God the But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God
Oh.
was gonna die.
Easier said than
Nice.
done.
No
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to
yeah, doesn't Ultima just like have like world bending, time bending, reality bending ability?
warp all of reality to create a universe.
Oh yeah, see, okay, so I was right. Yeah. Ultima is absolutely busted as
But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me,
Yeah, it kind of does. Low ghost, more like low stop.
it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species.
I love how this is such a Final Fantasy thing. He's like, okay, so we're gonna take the boss, but we're gonna give him another form where he's bigger and stronger and has more armor on top of him. Basically, every Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts boss. So what if we took the boss you fight, but just get him really buff and give him armor? Okay, bet.
All while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima Squared, but Clive still kicked his ass, using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled
The power
will.
of friendship.
Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch. Okay, so it
Yeah,
really
that's
was
sick.
the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or
What?
died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful.
Oh, what's up,
Clive's
Grass?
dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
Wait, so a world where everybody can live and die on their own terms, that That sounds a lot like an anime that I've seen before. They kill a god so people can live and die on their own terms. That sounds a lot like another anime that
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rusfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Bro, I hate it here so much. I hate it here so much. The guy with
All
hair
right, the
wins.
combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
The video game
for a
character
death
wins.
battle!
Bro, they have very similar like ultimate forms too, so that's kind of cool. This is probably gonna be an insanely like big battle.
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble.
Bro, this looks incredible. This is what the f. The animation looks so good.
And I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
Leave now.
Wow, they
I
could.
have a god to kill. Thing that will stop me is a demon.
Story. Okay, gotcha. Story. Oh, oh, damn. Bro, the music is bad. Bro, the music is badass as f. Looks amazing. Bro, he dropped the dance moves on him.
Fancy yourself a
Yo,
bard.
that's sick. Bro, the choreography is fucking nuts. Bro, this looks like an actual fucking cutscene. It's so good. What the fuck? Oh my god. He moonwalked out of the fucking lightning. It's just like, oh, I just like, beep, 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 beep. That's wild. I love that. Oh, he took the punch. Nah, he'll take that.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey. Time to see the light.
Oh. What the f am I witnessing, dude? Like, I'm trying to take this in. I'm just like, yeah, he has a doppelganger. They mentioned that. Yep. I mean, I'm really just like, the whole time. So, one thing I want to point out, I kind of get why they put Clive in Tekken 8 now. He's kind of almost got like a Kazuya, like Mishima, like devil Kazuya kind of vibe to him. So I can actually see him being a good fit in the game. Kind of unrelated. And this is badass.
What the hell is that?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Virgil's got some competition.
Yeah, he has time stop as well. I'm really glad they explained that in the battle, because I feel like, again, time stopping is such a strong ability, so I'm so glad that they actually explained that. That was cool as fuck.
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster can really do.
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
Oh, shit. Bro, this is actually wild as fuck. Okay, so hear me out, chat. I thought of something. So Dante literally just walked up to a god and was just like, pew, I fought a god, and we don't even know if he lives. So I feel like maybe Dante's got this in the bag because of that. Just a consideration. Bro, this is insane. FaceTime.
I won't underestimate you.
Yo, the quick time event, that's cool. Yo. Bro, why is this like a fucking movie? This is insane. The CGI in this is better than fucking She-Hulk. Oh my god. This is better than like half of Marvel's like recent CGI work. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh, yo, the SSS, that's cool. Shining, smiling story.
Please, just once. I need more. It's been a bash, Smokey. I need every... Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yo,
Fight like
no
this,
way.
God'll be nothing.
Yo, no way he won. Bro, so I thought Dante could maybe like regenerate, but I guess not. Holy shit. Bro, that, I'm not gonna lie, chat. That is the best animated battle to date. Hands down, I don't think any battle comes close to how beautifully animated that one was. That is the best looking cinematic battle on Death Battle. After all my time of watching Death Battle, this one right here is the best looking one, hands down. Bro, I gotta hear why, though.
That was a whole nother level of close, but I think we got the point.
This was not an easy call to make.
Holy.
Dante and Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both
Oh,
Dante
man.
and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and
Yeah, at least they were like disrespectful, right? I thought that was really nice, their relationship in the
Malleus
battle.
can create universes
That's
at
a good point.
whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super
Yep.
forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster than light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Yeah, so I agree. This isn't my favorite death battle, but it certainly is the most pretty one. You know what I mean? Certainly the most cinematic.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash
Right.
freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the
Dude,
intense
this is so
flames of Ifrit.
even.
He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not
That's
have a
so
perfect match
even.
against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to
Bro, this is so close. Holy shit.
of each other's powers.
I'm really
making it
interested to hear the
still
reasoning
anyone's
now.
win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor: endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an
Right.
emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger,
Okay.
Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante
Yep.
can heal from getting reduced to a puddle.
Man, I don't know. That's tough. Like, because in-game time runs differently, right? So, like, if you're looking at, oh, well, you can stay in this form 10 minutes in this game, but 6 minutes in this other game. Well, is the scale of time the same, right? It's kind of a small question, but all right. I mean, unless there's, like, it's written somewhere in lore, like, I can only last, like, 6 minutes in this form, right?
Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no
let's
doubt
see.
impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a
Gotcha.
month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible
Gotcha.
Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more to get the
Yeah, like, I guess my thing is this, like, if he has no way to replenish his demon energy, right? Yeah, that's gonna be really fucking problematic.
final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is
Interesting.
no fantasy.
The winner is Clive
Interesting.
Rossfield.
Very, very interesting, chat. I feel like, yeah, endurance is important. Being able to last as long as you can with it.
No
All right,
fantasy.
I'm willing
The
to take
winner.
it. I'm willing to take this. I don't really know if there is, what the rebuttal is from Devil May Cry fans. I would love to hear it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you think this was a good one, if you think it was bad. I mean, I feel like it's fine. I feel like they explained it well enough. It was definitely going to be a tight battle. You knew that even going into it. All right, let's see what the next one is. I always love seeing
Clive Rossfield.
what the next battle is. Let's see.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, my God. It's a 2025 finale. Holy shit. Dude, I've been reacting to death battles for almost a year now, so that's crazy. Holy shit. Look how far we've come. What? Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon? Really? Ash versus Yugi?
Subscribe and join.
Ash versus Yugi, really? Really, dude? Oh, that's wild. So are they gonna use their summons? Like, is that how it's gonna work? Because I'm gonna be real, I'm pretty sure Yugi totally has this one. Like, even against Pokemon. Like, okay, hear me out, chat, hear me out, but Yugi has one thing that can just obliterate anything that Ash has. Literally, like, world-breaking, reality-destroying, time-destroying Exodia, and you win. Like, you know, like, ooh, that's gonna be a weird one. Yeah, I want to see Slifer versus Charizard. Machamp versus Obelisk. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't think Ash has this one. And even if, like, let's see if it's Ash, like, actually fighting Yugi. Yugi has, like, actual powers. Like, didn't Yugi, like, stop time or, like, strap some dude to a bomb? Like, Yugi's actually pretty fucked up in the manga, so yeah, Yugi has a lot of experience. I mean, it's both of them too, so two minds are always better than one, right? Yeah, I wonder if well, even with the legendary Pokemon, right, because they have like reality, time, etc. Obelisk literally just erases existence as it is, right? Like, just anything that's through time, reality, etc. Obelisk just deletes that, so interesting. Bro, all right, hear me out, chat. What if I react to this as my pot of Elara model? React to the Yugi and Ash Ketchum as the fucking pot of Elara. Bro, that would be amazing.